Hello, everyone. It is Shay in Silver Lake. It says it's 61 degrees right now. It says that there's a 9-mile-an-hour wind, but 5 seconds ago there wasn't any wind, and so then I decided to come out here, and now there's a wind. So whatever. Anyway, it's doing good. That's that fig tree. I left it outside all winter. We'll see if it comes back. It's not really looking that promising, but if it doesn't, then this will just be the new Johnny Jumper bed. So I did get this weeded out on the outside of the fence. I have some weeds on I still have to clean up all of this and go over and I'll pluck the weeds that are closest to my fence and clean up all this old sunflower stuff. I don't know what this piece of paper is, but I'll take that. These are all the lights I need to check to see if they work or not. If they don't, then garbage. And then I'm going to pull out all these weeds and then kind of pile. I don't think I even have enough to pile up over here to trick the last night it got really cold. It got so cold that look how droopy this asparagus ended up. Not liking it, but this one's just fine. That one over there didn't do good. It's droopy, so that kind of sucks. And I noticed, this one's a fat one too. I noticed that some of my asparagus on the other side did the same thing. I went around and I pulled up a little bit of the weeds over here, nailed all the dandelions. I still have to get in here and get all the grass out, clean up this, and then make a decision on. The very first year that I did this bed, I loved it. But the flowers that I got didn't come back, and I can't find them. Hello, Princess. Hello, alrighty. Okay, you heat that food up, baby. She's coming over to my house too. Their microwave broke, so they've been using mine, and my daughter just hasn't decided what microwave that she wants, so they use mine. Look at my shadow. Don't I look like I don't know, like a bad guy, or with the trench coat? Whoa. See, pull that together, and then it's a robe. It's a man's robe. That's why it's way too big for me. I still like it. It's thin, and I just use it as an overcoat. So this over here, I'm going to carefully weed around some of these flowers. They get purple clusters. And then I'm going to pull that grass out. And then this is just bachelor buttons, so I don't really care. And then I'm going to clean that square. I think I'm probably going to clean the square first. And then mark off where I want to put the fencing. And my dog is digging a hole because he's a bad boy. He's always trying to dig over here, so I'm going to have to lay down more fencing right here because there's fence, but it stops right there. See how it goes from down here? And it prevents him from digging. It's lapped, the fence is laid down. So I guess I'm gonna have to put more right there, a small chunk, and block him from digging. I don't know why he only digs right here and right here. I don't know why, but he always does it. Did not do anything in this bed. I just wanted to come over here and look at these purple white flowers. And then look at this bushy thing. That's a succulent. It's a pink succulent, and that one over there is a purple one. They're so easy to grow. When they get tall, I just break an arm off, stick the arm directly into the ground, and that's how I got this one. There's one over there. There's another one over there in the corner. Oh, that was my finger touching paper that I put in, that garbage that I put in the pocket. I'm like, what's that noise? What is that sound? So I pulled out some of the dandelions that were in this bed. The dandelions that were in this bed, which I'm going to dig up a chunk on Monday and take a cluster of these over to Maria that owns the cafe, because she wants to start growing them. And then I'm also going to take her seeds, but I'm going to tell her to let these grow to full bloom, because these will seed out. And then she'll have, but I'm still going to give her seeds too. But I'm going to pluck up a chunk, and then I'm hopefully anybody else that wants some, I can just pull up, and thin mine out. I took, when my daughter's home, I just heard her pulled out this dandelions that were in these beds. So that made me happy. This one, I didn't have any, but I'm kind of worried because it froze last night. But no, my lilies are looking fine. But my asparagus over here took a gnarly hit, as you can see. So bummed. But they're acclimated out here, so that shouldn't have happened. But whatever. Just like they knew I was like licking my lips waiting for those things to get big enough so I can eat them. Ugh. There's a dandelion in here, but I'm not going to mess with it because when I pull this up and clean it up, it just needs, all this dead stuff needs pulled off of it. But I plan to take this, I plan to pull this one out and take it to Nana's Nook. She wants at least 3 of the, whatever you call these, Shasta daisies. These are big Shasta daisies. So that's one I'm taking out. I didn't really clean this up, but I did pull out dandelions. Pulled out more dandelions that were in here. All the way down to right here. And there's like, this is one massive Shasta daisy that can be split. Like the way I'm looking at it, you could probably split it into 3 or 4. So this one's definitely one that I want to at least pull out over, like I only want to keep a small piece of it and pull that out. This can come out of here. I can walk with it like I have it, like it's an umbrella walking stick, a mini umbrella. Hilarious. I want to use this for, I think, down here as hole number 2 is what I'm thinking. Or, no, the flamingo is hole 6. Or I could do hole 5. This could sit on the corner and it be hole 5. I don't know. Oh, look at my tulips are looking good. There's the orange, the white. Don't know what color that one's going to be yet. But look at that. It's like a dark purple. Okay, I need to put this down. This is getting out of control. Now I'm just messing around. What's the problem? What is the problem? Oh, that's the problem. Okay. Yeah, I'll just leave that there for right now, so you guys can get a full view of what I'm messing with. But look how purple is. So, now that this bed is like doing okay with tulips, I might cave in and buy some more tulips. We'll see. Because there is lilies in this bed. This looks like a lily. This is a lily that got burnt. This got a little droopy. Not too bad though. No, this thing, I'm not seeing this do anything. And this said spring, summer, fall thing. And it said it was for zone 6. I'm in zone 6A, full sun. It's in full sun. But it's a no can do. It's a no like it here. But, you know, it has these little seed thingies, so I'm just gonna let it, see, these little things. So I'm gonna leave it alone for a little while longer, and we'll see what happens. And I'll just buy more tulips and fill up that bed. Didn't mess with that. Ooh, we got some daffodils over here getting ready to bloom. Those are looking good. I don't know how these are going to take it, because these ones are laying down like, maybe that's just the way I planted them. I don't know. These look fine. But that centerpiece right there that I transplanted is not looking too thrilled. Anyway, I ended up cutting down the, whatever you call this, the carnations. I cut all those back, so we'll see how these do. There was like a lot of seeds, and I just like cut them down, and we'll see what happens. And then my lavender back there is looking pretty good. Although it looks like something chomped on it. Like, all these tops are missing. Dude, what eats lavender? I don't know, but that's gonna make me mad. I'm gonna have to lower one of these. Trying to protect it. Oh my goodness. There. I don't think deer eat lavender. But something chomped on it. That's weird. Anyway, so that's what I did. I didn't do a whole heck of a lot out here. I just like went around, plucked up some. I was weeding out here in this little cluster. There's a pile right there. There's a bird running around rampant. So I was cleaning this up a little bit out here, except for the grass things. Try not to do too much because my thumb's all cut. Look and see. Looks like something ate my sunflower that was like popping up. It sure did. Ate the top right off. What the heck? There's another one right there. We'll see if that one's there tomorrow. See if there's anything over here popping up. Not seeing anything. I moved some bark behind there. And then I pulled up some weeds over here, but I'm not like using my hands. That's why it's like these holes. I'm using this weed plugger thingy. Used to have a red one. Loved it. Then I broke it. I put some of my plants outside today to give them some sun. This is the thing. I love this thing. But it only works on certain weeds like dandelions. My favorite to use it on, I'll come out here and find one right here, are those. It's my favorite to use it on. You find the center of that thing, and then you step on that long thing, and then you slowly pull it back. And then, there you go. I like this thing for that. Then you push this button, and it releases it. You can see it gets the root. Works great for dandelions, too. It only works for, like, certain ones. And then sometimes if you don't get it right, then you have to reach down and pull it out. But by then, it's at least loosened up enough. And you usually find them way out here, but I don't really worry. I used to weed all of them. Used to get the boys and stuff to help me weed all this, but now I just mow it. And I do try to pull these grass clumps out because I don't want these grass clumps to spread. And then also, I had put a little water in here, and it's almost draining. A lot of it did drain out. So, that's somewhat good. I might just have the boys put a crowbar in there and try to widen that crack a little bit, bend it if they can. I don't know if they're going to be able to, but I'm going to give it a whirl. That stuff that's inside these containers, that's rocks I picked up off the beach over the years. Those are called agates. If you don't know what an agate is, you have to look it up. Oh, then I spent forever, oh, there's a dandelion right there. I spent a lot of time on the phone today because my aunt discovered that God's name was removed out of the Bible like 7,000 times. I'm like, dude, I knew that 10 years ago. I tried telling her that like a long time ago. And she's just like, I can't believe they removed God's words. And I was like, don't blame it on the Christians. Because they weren't the ones that did it. And she's like, who removed it? And I said, you should research that. I can't keep giving you the answers to everything. You should Google it. Who removed God's name? Why did they remove God's name? How many times did they remove his name? That should be all part of your study. That should be all information that is important to you. And you should research that yourself. You shouldn't have to hear it from somebody because hearing it, learning it yourself is different. You'll appreciate it more. Wow, it looks like I got some clovers right there. But I could be wrong. Look how big these got. Now that they don't have flowers, look how big they are. Bummer. I should get in here and clean out this thing. But I kind of wanted the leaves to break down and really help my tree. This was the first apple tree. It's a crab apple. But if I can get this plum, oh look, it's starting to kick in. If I can get this plum tree to do really well, it's a super, super sweet plum. Then it'll cross-pollinate with these crab apples, and it'll make the crab apples half sour, half sweet. You know, like it'll lighten the sour and do good for them. It's a good combination. And I wanted the crab apples because eventually when they do get big enough, it is a good source of food that I can chuck over my fence you know, and then the deers would have a good meal, you know. And I don't care, like, I like crab apples. A lot of people don't, but I'm a sour kind of girl. All right, I gotta end this because we're at 20 minutes. So peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, second, month, and year. I'm always wishing the best for you. Rewind and be kind. And I want you to have a very, very good day. Ooh, and I'm going to do a post, but I'm going to do like a couple flowers and then a photo of my mom. Ooh, I think there's a dove way up there. Usually when you see one, there's two. Ooh, look at how the clouds are. Like, they're all sporadic and then floofy. That's crazy. I hope I got a picture of that. That's cool, the way they are. Oh, there's a jet stream. That's cool. Oh, there's a dove over there. But that dove flew off. I wonder what's going on. All right, so I won't talk to you guys tomorrow. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're at 1749. Let's get that 150. Oh, and then today also, I made baggies of marigolds and sunflowers and put my YouTube channel card in it. And I took them to the post office. So those of you who are those of you who are local, stop by the post office and pick yourself up a bag of marigolds and sunflowers. And then next week I'm going to do green onion seeds. And then I might do dill. It just depends on how much dill I have. Because I don't like doing 1 or 2 bags, but I'd like to at least have 10 bags of something. I did 13 bags of marigolds and sunflowers mixed together. But we'll see. We'll see what we do. All right, bye.